My name is Morgan Mathis. I'm a technician at 5-Star Ford in Lewisville, and today we're going to be doing an oil change on a 2019 F350 with a 6.2 liter motor. So the first thing we did before we actually lifted the vehicle was we took the oil cap off on the top. The reason for doing this is it creates a ventilation. That way whenever you break the drain plug loose on the bottom, your oil drains out smoother and faster. First thing we're going to do after doing that is we've come underneath, got it lifted up. We'll come under right here. This is the bottom of our oil pan. That's our drain plug. This is going to be our oil filter on this side, so we'll start off by breaking our drain plug loose. Real easy. Once you get it off with a ratchet, you can loosen it up by hand. Keep pressure on the drain plug, that way you don't get oil all over yourself. And then real quick, pull it out. So the next thing we're going to do after we have our oil draining out of our oil pan is we're going to come over and we're going to break our oil filter loose. Real handy if you have a set of pliers. After you get it loose, you can just spin it down with your hand and let it drain for a few minutes before you take off the oil filter.
2 and 3.
So after you've let your oil drain for a little bit, and you can tell by the consistency, when you get from a point where it's a solid stream to it's starting to drip, it usually means you're ready to take your oil filter off. So we'll keep pressure on our oil filter, kinda, and we'll push it. And we'll let the oil drain out the rest of the way now before we put our new filter on and the drain plug back in. So after your oil is finished draining, and we can tell that by we're dripping from the oil pan and we're also dripping from the oil filter housing, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of the old oil. We're going to put it on the O-ring on our new oil filter. This is so it doesn't get stuck next time for the next person taking it off or for yourself taking it off. We'll go up. Get it started on, and then we'll come over and we'll put our drain plug in. Tighten that up. Always make sure you tighten it in by hand so you don't cross thread your oil pan. We'll lower our oil drain bucket, move it out of the way. Tighten our oil drain plug to the point of where it's snug, and then we'll come back over to our filter and we will tighten it down as much as we can with our hand strength. Don't use the actual tool to tighten it down. And there we go. Now we'll clean off the rest of the oil. We'll go up top and we'll fill it up. Now that we've drained all the oil out of the vehicle, we're going to fill it back in. Our fill is right here on the side. And this truck in particular takes 7 quarts of 5W20. So now we just pour in 7 quarts. All right, now that we've filled up the engine oil to 7 quarts, we will take out our oil, put back on the oil cap, and now you are done with your oil change. My name is Morgan Mathis. I'm a technician at 5-Star Ford in Lewisville. Thank you guys for watching.